S32, Season 32, Equidistant 8. It's the playoffs. We've got the Nuclear Jukes and the Popranos. I can't say Popranos. I guess it's like Sopranos, but a little play on words there. The Popranos. Headed by Flaccid Trip, who is not around. He's traveling on vacation, something like that. And Cat Puke is subbing in his stead. So you've got Cat Puke, Bergieberg, Kelvin, and I'm a Goat, also known as Beef. And on the Nuclear Jukes, you've got Doddsfall, Aster Scrapper, and the King. Nuclear Jukes coming in as a 15 seed, and the Popranos come in as the 7. But really, if not for the pods, they'd be the number 2 seed, I believe, if I looked at it correctly. They've got the highest plus-minus of any team in the league. And they're asking who is the captain. I can't lead. I'm streaming. Yeah, I can't stream and be the group leader at the same time. Too much for my brain. You've got Central. Turn on OT. Whoops. There we go. Jardum. Looks good. All right, I'm going to load up Twitch on my phone so I can see if there's anybody commenting in chat. All right, we've got 2 viewers. Welcome. Oh, let's mute that. Oh, Flaccid Trip, you're watching the stream. Nice. Welcome. How's the audio? And looks like the picture is okay. Last time I had the sizing wrong on OBS, but this time I think I've got it. All right, looks like we're ready to go. Game 1 of the 7-game series between the 15-seed Nuclear Jukes and the 7-seed Popranos. All right, Aster coming out the left side. Doddsfall going to try to take the team boost down. Beef is blocking him. Really committed to not letting Doddsfall take that team boost down. Doddsfall equally committed to trying to take it down. He says, I will sit here for 10 minutes. Ultimately fails to boost down into the flag tile. Now he's coming to join Aster on O. Cat Puke has an opportunity and is going to get out on his own team tiles, comes through gate, is trying to wrap around, but gets stopped by Aster on OD. Good OD position from Aster. Great moves by Cat Puke. King defuses the bomb, gets Beef out of the way. It'll be interesting to see if Cat Puke is an asset or a liability for the Popranos. You have to think that with Flaccid Trip out, that that anybody else is going to be a downgrade. Flaccid Trip, an excellent player and has developed a lot of chemistry with this team. And although Cat Puke, of course, is a great player, you might wonder, can he have the chemistry that Flaccid Trip has with this team? And the King scores first, making it 1-0 for the Nuclear Jukes. It's a split on the pups. Dodds Fall coming away with the tag, and I didn't see who it was on the other side. Dodds has an opportunity, but bumps into the King. He's trying to float around flag tile and can't stay there long enough. Cat Puke with good OD. Dodds Fall makes a move. Both OD players get spiked. Can they get the return? Beef holding on for dear life. Tries to go through the gate. Can't do it, but did slow down enough for the OD to get there. And we're reset pretty much. Scrapper now with maybe an opportunity. The return is there, but Beef gets away with the flag, and Scrapper can't bring it home. They're going to kiss, and we're reset. It's pups again. Dodds Fall picks up 1v2. RB on the left-hand side. The King takes the Juke Juice unopposed on the other side. Dodds Fall gets away with the RB intact and then gets his own return. He's going to come up the right-hand side and try to score, but the OD is everywhere. Now it's Cat Puke's turn. Scrapper is out on the right side. Anti wasn't there for HBO, but Kelvin gets a solo return. Cat Puke coming out. Team tiles, likes to go through the gate, wrapping around, but Dodds Fall has the flag and is out. Now the King's out. He's going to go for the safe kiss. Good play. Dodds Fall on anti, but just lets Beef run free, but then smartly bombs him right into the spikes on the right side. We'll reset again. Pups in 10. We've got a tag on the right-hand side. Aster set up for it, working against Bergieberg, or Gaberghoul, I guess. And everybody's crashing into the right side looking for that tag pro. And they all leave the left side for the King unopposed. Dodds Fall comes away with the tag on the right. It's a pup sweep for the Nuclear Jukes. King's now coming offense with his RB as Dodds Fall says, get over here. And he manages to get the grab. The RB's defused, but he's got tag lead. He uses the bomb. It's going to be a 2-0. Oh, wow, what a play. It was Kelvin who managed to bomb up, get the flag, and get the kiss when it looked like the Nuclear Jukes were going to add to their lead. And it is 2-0 Nuclear Jukes. Yep, I missed a cap. Thank you. Disliked, by the way. Beef coming down on the right-hand side now has an opportunity, but the OD is able to get there for the Nuclear Jukes. There's a bomb to work with, but Beef's too far away. Now he's coming through team tiles, but he's working against 3 OD. It's tough for any flag carrier, and he can't make it happen. Cat Puke now coming through, picks up a juice on the way. Aster picks up the juice on the other side, past 3. Can they get the return? Dodds Fall tries to, but Kelvin has the boost. And now Kelvin is trying to stay alive, can't do it. Aster now coming left. Has an opportunity. If Dodds can get the return, he can, and it's a 3-0 lead for Nuclear Jukes. The 15 seed putting the 7 seed to shame in Game 1. But let's not speak too soon. We're only halfway through. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left in the match. Next pup round looks like Juice on the right and an RB on the left. None of those precious tag pros. Beef trying to make something happen. Cat Puke throws a nice block, but Dodds Fall stayed 3D. The bomb, though, might make things interesting here. Aster gets the return. Nice OD. Scrapper working on that RB on the left-hand side. He's going to pick it up. Aster gets the juice on the right unopposed. Another pup sweep for the Nuclear Jukes. HBO is going to have to figure out how to get the pups if they want to stabilize and start to claw their way back into this game. Time is now their enemy. Aster trying to make a move, but there's 3 OD. He should just die, probably. Cap or die, since Scrapper's sitting there with an RB that's now expired. Scrapper should wait for Ree. He does. Aster comes back, and now Scrapper has an opportunity to make something happen, but Beef is out on the left-hand side, and Cat Puke uses the team boost to snipe from behind. Aster was there on Ree. Luckily boosts into Scrapper, who saves him from getting returned. He's floating around mid, ultimately gets returned. after coming through team tiles, and it's Beef now on the right side, King on the left. Pups coming up. That tag on the right looks tantalizing. And HBO is not in position for the tag. Doddsfall comes away with it. Gaberghoul with the juice on the left-hand side. Doddsfall trying to lead the king, and does. The king's going to walk in unopposed. It's a 4-0 lead for the Nuclear Jukes in Game 1 of the Equidistant 8. Kelvin wants to make something happen, but with a tag in his own base, there's not much that he can do. Astor's out on the left-hand side. He's going to get sniped. And we're reset. 3 minutes and 24 seconds remaining. It's a 4-0 lead, Nuclear Jukes. The king coming in, but all 4 players are on defense. No one's on anti. And a double juice is not going to do a lot to help HBO get back into this match. The king makes it 5-0. And wherever Flaccid Trip is on vacation watching this, Flaccid Trip is not enjoying it. I'm sorry, sir. Vacation ruined. Astor is now going to have a grab. He gets out on the right-hand side. Gaberghoul sitting on that team boost. Astor looking for the kiss. And you guys let me know if you can hear my wife eating potato chips right next to me on the stream. She's laughing. Oh, Gaberghoul comes in and finally stops the bleeding for HBO. Comes through the team boost, from the team boost, and wraps around to cap from behind. A nice move. It's 5-1 with 2 minutes remaining. Tough to make up a 5-point lead in 2 minutes, but, you know, it can be done. Beef sitting on the team boost, a really powerful place for the FC to be. Doddsfall coming with the RB to get Henri, and now he's got the flag. He elects not to go for that kiss, which is probably the right decision. He's trying to stay alive. Uses the bomb. There's a return, an opportunity here for the Nuclear Jukes to extend their lead, but Beef comes through the team tiles and is able to catch up and get the return. So with 1 minute and 20 seconds left, it looks like the Nuclear Jukes are going to take Game 1 in convincing fashion. HBO has no answers. Cat Puke is not Flaccid Trip. And the Popranos are reeling. Nuclear Jukes looking for another grab. It's Pups. Time for Pups. We've got double RB. And Kelvin's going to take it on the right side. Looks like Cat Puke has an opportunity on the left, but the king comes in time to push Scrapperbow into the pup. Astor looking for the kiss. Can't get it. But he does stay alive. Now he dies, and Scrapper takes the flag with RB. He goes straight for base, looks for the defusal. Gets defused, I should say, and is now sitting on team tiles. He's just trying to stay alive. The Nuclear Jukes are just looking to wind down the time and end this Game 1. Cat Puke looking for the consolation cap in garbage time and can't get it. Kelvin with a last opportunity to get a cap. Gets returned by the king. And that's going to do it for Game 1. Nuclear Jukes win Game 1 5-1. I'll go ahead and update the scoreboard. Nuclear Jukes 5, Popranos 1. And let's take a look at chat and get some reactions from our viewers. What do you guys think of Game 1? Looks like the king coming in with a hat trick off defense. Wow. HBO going to do some soul searching. Kelvin asks for a server swap. Yeah, Flaccid Trip saying that too many non-drop pups, and pups were definitely a problem. Get off the carpet, dog. My dog Cooper is trying to come visit and get on the stream, and he's not allowed to. He went running back to his bed, and now he's looking at me with sad puppy dog eyes. Poor Cooper. All right, so this next map is HBO's home map. It's Milano 2, which actually, Flaccid Trip, did you make this map? For some reason, I'm thinking you did, but maybe I'm making that up in my mind. It's a great map, and Nuclear Jukes didn't have an opportunity to ban because Flaccid Trip banned Moonbase right off the bat. But even if he hadn't banned, I don't think we would have banned Milano. You know, everybody's familiar with it because it's in pubs. Nice balanced map and nothing too crazy on it. It's just a good solid map. All right, game 2 getting ready to start. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It looks like they're doing a ping test. So this, yeah, they've got it. The team names this ping test. So let's take this opportunity to move the scoreboard around. Oh, actually, it looks like it's in a good place already. It's not blocking the map at all. All right, so they're just checking the ping, making sure that they can play. Nobody wants ping to be the deciding factor in who wins and who loses. Hopefully this is good for all players. And the players indicate that the ping is good on the new server, so we should be starting shortly. I'll let them know the stream is ready. All right, here we go. Game 2, Nuclear Jukes, 15 seed versus the Popranos, the 7 seed. Series is led by the Nuclear Jukes, 1-0. Game 2, Milano. Here we go. And an immediate boost into a spike for the Nuclear Jukes. Not what you're looking for. Aster waiting for his offense partner. Cat Puke taking that boost around, which is a really nice way to grab on this map. But with 2 defenders there, he's not able to get past. Beef waiting on the boost and is able to get out. He's coming through mid, and this could be an opportunity to get the lead. But the King comes screaming in from mid off of the boost and gets the return, denying HBO the early lead. Beef working on that bomb, gets a nice grab, has the boost to get out, and you can tell this team knows their angles on Milano because that looked really smooth by I'm a Goat, who is also Beef. Now it's time for pups. Scrapper trying to push and get that tag, and a couple of attempts to snipe the pup failed for HBO. And they sniped their way right into the spikes. Doddsfall comes away with a tag, and now Aster has tag lead. But can Kevin be caught? He is. He gets returned. If Scrapper can keep Gaberghoul in base, this could be an opportunity for the Nuclear Jukes. The pups are out now, but it's still a possibility. Kelvin's able to get the return. And now can he get the solo return? King trying to stay alive and can't do it, but Beef is forced to go back to mid. Can he get the blocks? Maybe. He does. And it's HBO that scores first. 1-0 HBO. Doddsfall now with the counter cap. Able to avoid everybody sniping at him and chasing him. Narrowly wins the race to the mid boost. and gets the equalizing cap. Flaccid Trip eloquently says in chat, shit. Nice commentary, Flaccid Trip. I feel your pain, although I don't share your sentiment, my friend. Kelvin now with the RB, but Beef takes it instead. Kelvin is working against multiple players and can't get a grab. It looks like his RB is going to go to waste. So a pup sweep for HBO, but they weren't able to do anything with it, and we're reset. Next round of pups is a tag on top and an RB on the bottom. It'll be interesting to see who gets set up for that tag. Oh, the Nuclear Jukes. Well, it looked like they were just going to let the FC run wild, but Scrapper gets on the button, and the FC gets gated. Aster looking for using the bomb. Both offenders are looking to use the bomb. Neither of them uses it effectively. Dodgeball boosting into nowhere. Scrapper boosting who knows where. And now it's time for pups. Dodgeball not able to get the tag, and HBO comes away with it. It's a tag sweep for HBO. Scrapper tries to make a move, can't. But now HBO needs to get the flag, and it's all backwards. Kelvin with the flag pro, but he's able to squeeze through and gets the cap. And it's going to be 2 caps for HBO. They used the pups effectively this time, although perhaps not traditionally the way you would use a tag pro. And suddenly, the Nuclear Jukes are staring at a 2-cap deficit. It's 3-0 HBO. Dodgeball trying to make something happen, can't get away. The King trying to use the corner, but Beef anticipates and collects the return. We're reset. Beef made that look easy. Got a nice return with the backboard in place and just boosts straight into the flag from the team tile. You can see why HBO chose this as their home map. Aster and Dodgeball now with double tag. Will it be the 2-tag curse? Yes. Cat Puke with a pro spawn. And Gaberghoul has an opportunity. If he can hit the boost, he can. It's 5-1 HBO, equalizing the score of last game with still just over half of the game remaining. Scrapper trying to stop the bleeding, has an opportunity to boost in, but Beef is there on the OD. Dodgeball can't get away, and neither can Aster. Cat Puke collecting returns. And now it's going to be time for pups again. Neither team can really get any good grabs here, and now everybody's setting up for pups. We've got an RB low. Aster out of position. Looks like Gaberghoul should get that. Maybe not. Aster trying to make a move and manages to get it at the last second, but is immediately defused. Beef coming away with the juice on the other side, and it doesn't look like either team is going to be able to make good use of their pups this time. Aster and Dodgeball with some uncoordinated attempts to get out, and now it's a problem. But the King gets there just in time. Aster's able to stay alive. And now an opportunity for the Nuclear Jukes to get one back. It's 5-2. Now Dodgeball is out, but the team boost comes up in time, and Kelvin's going to have an easy capping opportunity. There it is. He's waiting. He's showboating. 6-2 HBO. Aster now with the bomb to work with. He's the only one who can save this game from getting out of control. It's now 7-2 HBO. The only solace for the Nuclear Jukes is this is the home map. They can blame it on that and say that's why HBO is able to do so well. Of course, the hole in that argument is Cat Puke hasn't played with this team on this map. So you have to wonder if the early success was just an anomaly, or if the Nuclear Jukes are going to be able to come back into the game in Game 3. Gaberghoul and Aster both doing a good job holding. I just cursed Gaberghoul. Sorry. Doddsfall gets the return. Cat Puke away low. King trying to find a way out. And does. Bumps into Doddsfall. Maybe it was fortuitous. No, he's returned. Scrapper Bow now will take... Actually, is it Scrapper Bow? I've never known that Scrapper. I don't know if it's Scrapper Bow, Scrapper 80, Scrapper 80. We'll just go with Scrapper. Scrapper gets returned. Doddsfall now trying to find a way out. Beef sitting on the button, which is smart. Doddsfall with the bomb, gets out high. Cat Puke gets returned, and now Beef has it with the RB. We've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Nuclear Jukes facing a 5-point deficit. Doddsfall sitting at mid, now is back in base. Looks like he's going to be corralled. But he sneaks past and bombs himself right into the spike. Beef is sitting at mid. And Doddsfall trying to come from behind will be able to corral him. We're approaching 2 minutes left in the game. It's still a 5-point lead for HBO. Doddsfall boosting straight into the OD. Aster now out low. But looks like he's going to get chased down, and he is. Cat Puke now working on Scrapper, trying to find a way in, but Scrapper just stays solid. It's a pup sweep for the Nuclear Jukes, and the King's out past 2, but he's out past his Tag Pro as well, but he gets around and gets the cap. It's a 4-point game with 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining. Can they get another cap off of the tag? Possibly. Cat Puke does a great job with the boost, gets around Doddsfall, the Tag Pro expires, and Cat Puke gets the return. Doesn't look like there's going to be a miracle comeback for the Nuclear Jukes here in this game 2. Cat Puke out with a grab, Doddsfall out high. And boy, Doddsfall was almost sniped from behind, but he manages to stay alive. Cat Puke's returned, and now Doddsfall trying to turn the corner, stubs his toe on the mid-island, can't get to the boost. And now Gaberghoul's going to make it an 8-3 game. And if the coffin wasn't already nailed shut, it is now. It's game 2 is going to go to HBO. Currently an 8-3 game, a 5-point lead. Cat Puke running into his own player, or maybe that was Beef, and getting returned on the spike. Aster threatening. Doddsfall with a nice solo return. Beef looking for the kiss. Aster doesn't want it. And Beef is returned, but there's nobody home to help Aster get to the flag tile. And now Aster with blocks and a return, and he sneaks in for another cap. It's 8-4 for HBO. And that looks like it should be the end of this game. Beef might be able to get there. No, he can't. And so game 2 goes to HBO, 8-4. We've got a hat trick for Gaberghoul, a hat trick for Beef. Kelvin with 22 tags leading all defenders. Power-ups pretty well split between the teams. A good game. You know, there was that one pup round where HBO was able to use it to get 2 caps. That was really where things went off the rails for the Nuclear Jukes. All right, let's update the score. So 4 points for Nuke, 8 for HBO. Game 3 is going to be Merrill. Nuclear Jukes going to have to talk things over. Flaccid Trip thinks game 1 was just some nerves on the part of HBO. Hard to imagine that's true. I mean, they're a great team. They've been dominant all series. Why would they have nerves? But possible. I guess anybody can be nervous. I like to think, my theory is that HBO just won because it was their home map. Doddsfall saying, is that a new map? Please, Doddsfall. It's not a new map. It's been here for a while. let them know the stream is ready. Yeah, I don't think anybody's buying that. No swag. You're right. All right, game 3. The scoreboard. Let me see if I can move the scoreboard a little bit. Just one moment here. That's going to freeze my stream, but we'll move it over and try to get back just as quick as we can. Okay, perfect. Now the score is in a good spot. And we're starting. Suddenly I have sound as well. Game sounds. Oh. And we're back to group. Looks like maybe Aster had some sort of issue. And we'll try again here. All right, game 3 unMerrill. Nuclear Jukes have looked good unMerrilled, but the Popranos have looked good on everything, so we'll see who can get the early lead. All right, Aster and Doddsfall working against Kelvin and Berg. Neither of them making any progress. Aster comes back out. He's going to try to use the boost and boost straight into the gate. Non-drop pops, a big factor on Merrill every time. Sometimes this map just comes down to who doesn't get gated. And right now, the Nuclear Jukes on the losing end of that battle. The offense just getting gated left and right. They're going to have to stop that. Doddsfall now with an opportunity. He's out high, but Kelvin's able to track him down. Aster returns the favor and says, okay, I'll gate you 2. 2 can play at that game, and it's time for pups. Nuclear Jukes missed the top one, and it's a pup sweep for HBO. We saw this last game, and it was dangerous. We've got the defusal, but Gaberghoul's got a lead to work with. Scrapper chooses to boost the Tag Pro back and buys a little bit of time. And the tag is out. Looks like the Nuclear Jukes are going to survive. And we've got a kiss, and now we're mostly reset. Yep, now we are reset. Beef almost made it past the defense and would have had a boost waiting for him, but got gated at the last second. Couldn't quite make it through. Doddsfall can't get away from Kelvin, and now Aster trying to get a solo grab. Ill-advised, and Beef is going to come away with the first score of the game. HBO 1, Nuclear Jukes 0. It's time for pups again. We've got a tag up top. Everybody's going to go for it. And it's going to be Doddsfall that comes away with the tag. The King trying to go O to support. Doddsfall gets the gate, and the King's going to be out with tag lead. But Cat Puke's out on the left-hand side. He's going to run into Doddsfall. Doddsfall has too much momentum, and Cat Puke gets the kiss. A nice play by Cat Puke. Kelvin out right-hand side. He's coming low. Doddsfall out on the left-hand side. Kelvin gets return, and Doddsfall walks in for the equalizing cap. The King with the blocks in base. Aster now trying to get the lead. Can't. Scrapper, though, is able to get a grab. There is no anti. Kelvin and Gaberghoul, though, do a good job of keeping him in base and get the return. Nuclear Jukes boosting into HBO's gates. They're going to have to stop with those non-drop pops. It's time to set up for pups. Who's going first? Aster's looking for low. He wants that RB, and no one's on the left pup. Beef is there. He's waiting for it, and he's going to get it unopposed. Looks like Aster's going to have trouble. Yep, Kelvin gets the other pup, and it's a pup sweep for HBO. Double RB. Kelvin looking for the grab. Gets it easily. Doddsfall did a nice job with the bomb to stay alive. Might have been better off just dying there and defusing Kelvin, but he thinks he can make something happen. Beef able to track him down in the tunnel, and now Kelvin with an opportunity to score, and he does. 2-0 HBO. Pups are out now, but Cat Pukes away past 3, and Scrapper's blocked out. Looks like it's going to be 3-1 for HBO. Nuclear Jukes are going to have to settle down and maybe win some pups here in this next round. Astor out past 2, looking to come in. He's coming in hot, has the bomb to work with, but gets gated by Bergie Berg. Dodds fall, will he wait? He can't. He has to make a move, and it's going to be another gate for HBO. Cat Puke now looking to score. It's a 4-1 game for HBO. Nuclear Jukes with way too many non-drop pops here. It seems like, every 20, 30 seconds here, one of them is dying to a gate. Now Cat Puke out past 4 with RB intact. It's a 5-1 game. Nuclear Jukes are reeling. They're falling apart. They aren't getting pups. They're getting gated left and right. They're uncoordinated, everything going wrong for the Nuclear Jukes in Game 3. There's still half of the game left to play. We'll see if they can kind of get things settled down, get back to fundamentals. Scrapper looking to get the snipe, but didn't have to, as HBO's FC boosted right into a gate. Dodds fall now coming around the backside. Looks like he's got an opportunity to cap, and he does. It's a 3-point lead for HBO at the midpoint of the game. Astor now trying to get position on the tag and comes away with it. It's a tag split. Astor getting the important one, but he has nobody there to help him. Doddsfall needs to get there, but Gaberghoul doing a nice job, a great job of keeping the offense from being able to work together, and he blocks Doddsfall so hard right into a spike. What a play with the juice. Astor's tag expires, unused, essentially. HBO did a great job handling those pups. Doddsfall now with a nice use of the bomb is past 3, boosts off of the top of the island, or the underside of the island, and is able to score. Who needs pups? It's 5-3, HBO in the lead. Astor now not concerned about a possible player on the button. And he says, I'll take another chance at gating myself, and succeeds on the second attempt. Astor now looking for pups on the right-hand side. Scrapper and the King are going to get it on the left-hand side. It's a pup split. The King coming away with the RB intact as the FC has to go for the defusal and is out. Can the return get there? It does, and the King boosts in. It's only a 1-point game with 3 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. Nuclear Jukes decided, hey, we know how to play Tag Pro, and they're being more disciplined on pup timers. They're using them more effectively, and I'm not seeing as many of the non-drop pops. HBO can't get a grab, but neither can Nuclear Jukes, and now Scrapper's going to go ahead and set up for the tag, it looks like. No, he's coming back into base. They get Cat Puke now. Surely we're going to set up for pups here. The Kelvin trying to block out, and it's a 3-2 advantage for the Nuclear Jukes on that tag. Doddsfall trying to get them out of the way, and the King comes away with the tag. Beef doing a nice job dancing around in base. He's making everybody miss and gets away. Doddsfall now has to live. Astor's there for OD. Beef on flag tile. And the Cat Puke has RB. It expires. All the tags, all the pups are out. Astor now has the flag and makes a nice move. Makes Kelvin miss. Has blocks. Beef doesn't want the kiss. Just 2 minutes remaining. Don't get gated. He doesn't. Astor now trying to find his way home. He's got numbers. He's got blockers. He's going high. Can he get to flag tile? He can't get there. The defense was uncoordinated. And I think it was Cat Puke with just monster OD. Saves the equalizing cap. Doddsfall now is going to be able to boost. He gets the kiss. Scrapper has the RB, and Kelvin has the RB on the other side. Both RBs are out with the flag. They kiss each other, and then Scrapper boosts low. Kelvin's still up high. Scrapper with a blocker to work with, but can't get past Cat Puke. The king now going to grab and go. He's coming out the left-hand side. Beef out on the right side. Beef's going to get returned, and the king has to take a lap through their base, which is dangerous. Kelvin goes for the snipe and gets it, and Beef gets to return. Cat Puke returned on the other side. 1 minute, 14 seconds left to go. It's a 1-point lead for HBO. Time now not on the side of the Nuclear Jukes. Aster is going to be out. Doddsfall gets a boost block. Can Aster make something happen? No. Kelvin comes screaming in from the right-hand side and is able to get the return. Doddsfall now coming through mid, but he can't win the race. Beef gets the kiss. 51 seconds remaining. Kelvin out on the right-hand side. Cat Puke is going to get the tag, and Kelvin's going to walk in and make it a 2-point lead for HBO with 44 seconds left. That could do it for game 3. The king trying to make something happen. There's still maybe a little bit of time. Cat Puke gets returned. The king tries to split the defenders and Cap and can't do it. Doddsfall now out on the left. This is a nice looking opportunity. The blocks are there, but there's too many off OD, and he gets returned. 20 seconds left. Might not be enough time now. And time winding down. Aster with an opportunity to cap, and he's going to. 6 seconds left. The king can't get a grab. And it looks like it's going to be a 6-5 game in favor of HBO. Wow. The Nuclear Jukes made a nice run trying to get it back, but just couldn't hat puke, says Cat Puke. He got the hat trick. I like that. Doddsfall got a hat trick as well. The king got a cap and 4 pups. You know, it really just looked like if the Nuclear Jukes had not just been so uncoordinated in the first half of the match with being gated and not having pup timers, I think maybe they could have won. But credit to HBO. They did a great job. Let's go ahead and update the score. 5 points for the Nuclear Jukes, 6 for the Popranos. We're moving to Audacity for Game 4. Series is 2-1 in favor of the 7 seed, the Popranos. And now the Nuclear Jukes are going to need to come up with some answers. And I think that's another way of saying they're going to have to come up with some pups and stop gating themselves. So HBO asking if they're ready. We'll let them know the stream is ready. And the Nuclear Jukes not indicating they're ready. They're talking things over, trying to determine how they're going to get back into this match. Do we have any predictions in chat here? Who we think's going to take Audacity? Personally, I think that both teams, of course, have the capability to win on this map. When Nuke has won, they've won because they've been rock solid on pups and they've made smart decisions. If they can do that, they can win. Yeah, you might be right, FT. Hopefully that's gonna help for the Nuclear Jukes. Not as many opportunities to get gated. Cat Puke looking for the perfect spawn, finds one closer to mid, and he's going to take out one of the mid boosts. Doddsfall takes out the other. Aster sitting on the team boosts and gets a grab. Cat Puke also away low. Aster just sneaks by everybody. And a snipe from behind ends up in a gate. Things are looking interesting here. Aster now with blockers. Comes around the backside. Oh, but can't get the angle. Can he still get to the flag? He does! It's 1-0 for Nuke. They draw first blood. Doddsfall now out low. Gets a nice boost block from Aster. He's going to try the straight in. Boy, that straight in is risky. You need comms for that. I wonder what the comms were like for the Nuclear Jukes. Because if the comms aren't there, you should be trying to come behind. Flaccid Trip says he knows what the secret is, why teams are losing. That's why he's one of the best in minors, and why I dropped myself, because I don't know what the secret is. Doddsfall now has an opportunity. Beef just barely cuts him off. Double tag for the Nuclear Jukes. Beef tries to use the bomb to effect, but Aster just destroying everybody, and it looks like it's going to be a 2-0 lead for the Nuclear Jukes. The tag pros too strong. The King and Scrapper doing a good job in base. No grabs there. Oh, now Beef gets out with a boost. Scrapper going to try the bomb, and it looks like he's going to be returned. Catpuke looking for the team tile, looking for the split, can't get out. On the other side, Nuclear Jukes having trouble grabbing. Doddsfall, not the best use of the bomb there. Bombs himself up into that top corridor, and now we're looking for pups. And Aster comes away with the RB, a well-timed nudge. Catpuke gets the juice on the other side. Doddsfall dies. Aster gets diffused, but he's possibly got an out. He's weaving his way, but can't quite get past Kelvin, who barely manages to get the return. Beef now looking for room. It's not there. Kelvin going for the team boost is out top. Now he's trying to juke his way past the King, but the King says, I'm named the King for a reason. You can't just juke your way past me. Doddsfall has nowhere to go. There's 3 OD. He's sitting on mid. Might wait for pups, but Kelvin's going to force the issue. Doddsfall has to move back, and Aster wasn't ready with the regrab. And so there's a reset. It's now time for pups. Nuclear Jukes doubling that tag on the bottom. There's a tag up top as well. And Doddsfall comes away with it on the bottom. Scrapper on the top. It's another double tag for the Nuclear Jukes. Can they get another score out of this? Aster returned. Scrapper might just consider going flag pro here. And he's going to now follow Dodds. The tag's out, but there's a small opportunity for the Nuclear Jukes. Scrapper going to get tracked down. There's no one on re. Beef now with an opportunity and gets the counter cap. Boy, that was, I would say, misplayed by the Nuclear Jukes. We're reset. Pups are soon. Beef going to be out top with the team boost to work with. The King in position. Scrapper thinking about how to get that juice on the bottom. Uses the bomb and now is working against Catpuke. It looks like Scrapper might be able to come away with the juice on the bottom. Gaberghoul takes the top one. Scrapper finally gets bought. Now those pups are likely chained. And in the chaos, Beef comes away with a cap. We're tied 2-2. 5 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in the game. Scrapper now tries to use his juice, but Gaberghoul also has a juice. Aster with an ill-advised grab. Beef now coming away past 3. He's got a boost to work with. Doddsfall tries to come out, but Beef goes low off the 45, and suddenly HBO takes the lead, 3-2. We're just about at the halfway mark of the game. This could be very problematic to go down 3-1 in the series if the Nuclear Jukes can't win on this game. Aster, feeling the pressure, goes right into a spike, and Catpuke continues to hold. It's 2-2 in base. Doddsfall comes roaring around the top corridor, around the boost. Catpuke has to take a little bit of a lap here. And now it's pups. Kelvin remembered the top pup, and looks like Aster and Doddsfall should get the bottom. Aster now with RB. Can he get to the flag tile and grab? Looks like he can. and he's maybe got a block. No, Beef gets returned. Aster's diffused, can't get around Gaberghoul. Doddsfall now is going to be out, sort of. He's got the team boost now to work with, and this is an opportunity for the Nuclear Jukes. They should get somebody on Re here, but I guess they just really want the... Okay, the King now is on Re, and Gaberghoul goes to Anti. And it looks like it's just going to be a reset here. Yep. 4 minutes, 14 seconds remaining. Lots of time left in this match. It's a 1-point advantage for HBO. Aster now with an opportunity to grab, but he got kind of bumped right at the last second by Doddsfall and then couldn't come away cleanly and decided not to try to grab. Doddsfall tries to make a move on Kelvin and can't. Aster gets the RB up top, and who's going to get the tag? Scrapper comes away with it. A pup sweep for the Nuclear Jukes. Kelvin doing his best to keep Aster from getting to the flag tile, but it looks like... Can they work? Scrapper says, just screw it. I'll take it Flag Pro, and goes straight ahead and gives Aster the opportunity, but now the RB's out. It took too long, and Nuclear Jukes not able to take advantage of the pup sweep. You know, HBO has done a really nice job, I would say, overall, of neutralizing whatever pup advantage the Nuclear Jukes have been able to generate. Aster now out bottom. Doddsfall going to have the handoff. He boosts kind of awkwardly into the top corridor and is quickly returned. Aster with an opportunity. He should just boost straight ahead. He does. The block is there. He goes low. He tries to go around behind, and it just doesn't work. In the meantime, the King picked up a tag, and Gaberghoul gets the RB. The King's going to be able to protect Scrapper. This looks like a good opportunity. The King just killing everybody. Can Gaberghoul stay alive? He cannot. And now it's a tie game with 2 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. That time, the HBO was not able to stop and deny the Nuclear Jukes in their use of the pups. Aster trying to turn the corner, can't, but gets a very needed kiss there. Otherwise, that might have been a cap for HBO. Doddsfall grabbing off the team boost, trying to use the corners to his advantage. It doesn't work. And now the King trying to solo grab. Not a great idea against Kelvin and Berg. Beef now out past 3. Coming at mid, Aster has to grab, and the King's able to get there, but he boosts too far, and Beef is going to score. It's a 1-point lead for HBO with 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. Scrapper coming high. He almost manages to get past Beef. The King now with the RB. He's going to boost straight at mid. Oh, almost too strong. Looks like it is too strong. Oh, Doddsfall doesn't block Beef out, and the King not able to do anything. Only 1.5 minutes remain, and it's a 1-point lead for HBO. Beef has a boost to work with at mid. Uh-oh. Can he get to the flag tile? He cannot. Boy, I had to look at the scoreboard to see, because that was so close. We're coming down to the 1 minute mark. Nuclear Jukes need to find a way. There's a tag low. That could be the decider of whether we go to overtime or not. Aster looking for the snipe from mid. Who is going to set up for the tag? Scrapper's ready for it, but Cat Puke has position on him. Looks like Cat Puke might come away with that tag. Yes, Cat Puke gets the tag, and Kelvin gets the juice. It's a pup sweep for HBO, which is terrible for the Nuclear Jukes. Aster out low. Now he's going never cap. He's coming in from high, but there's a tag there in base. What are you going to do? Doddsfall needs to maybe let those pups expire here. Maybe a kiss here would be okay. He goes for the kiss, and everything goes wrong for the Nuclear Jukes. Only 25 seconds remain. Nuclear Jukes trying to find some kind of way to equalize this match and send it to overtime. Cat Puke just content to let time wind down. 17 seconds remaining. There is no anti. Scrapper gets bombed back into base. Scrapper now has team boost to work with. Boost straight ahead. There's an opportunity. King gets the boost block, and Scrapper's going to tie it up with 4 seconds left. It's a tie game. We're going to go to overtime unless Aster can find a way to get around. He doesn't. We're into overtime in Game 4 of the series. The series is led by HBO 2-1. Gaberghoul picks up a tag at top. Aster gets an RB on the bottom, which is immediately diffused. The advantage on pups goes to HBO. Who's going to get the golden cap here to seal the deal? Kelvin coming across mid with tag lead from Gabergul, but the king doing his best to make it very difficult, and Kelvin gets caught in the bottom part of the map and gets returned. The scrapper now is trying to find a way out. Aster trying to find his way past 3 defenders. We're reset 37 seconds into overtime. Aster's got the boost to work with up top, gets a grab, and has the team boost to work with. He's out low, but Beef is also out. Aster doesn't get caught from behind. He manages to dodge a snipe from mid, and Beef is still alive in his own base. Doddsfall has the team boost to work with, but Kelvin is too strong and gets there. It's a 3-1 advantage in base. King needs help and finally gets there. Nobody's going for the tag pro. Gabergul's going to get it unopposed. Nuclear Jukes had position. It's double tag for HBO. Scrapper trying to stay alive. And why isn't HBO grabbing? They finally do. They go flag pro. They were trying to get somebody else to grab. Scrapper just trying to outweight the tag pros, and it looks like he's going to. He's got the bomb to work with. Cat Puke at mid. Scrapper's going to get returned, and now an opportunity, but the tags are out. Can Cat Puke get past? Oh my goodness, it was almost there, but the king now is going to be not out. Doddsfall trying to make a move past Cat Puke, but Kelvin's going to be there to cut him off. Scrapper now looking to go low. Scrapper the hero in an overtime game last time around. Beef with a chance. Can't get there. We're all reset. We're 2 minutes deep. It's double tags again. Surely the Nuclear Jukes won't let HBO get double tag in overtime. Uh-oh, a boost from mid from Bergieberg, and that's going to do it. It's a 5-4 overtime victory in Game 4 for HBO. The series goes their way, 3-1. The Nuclear Jukes have no answers and are in danger of being eliminated from this Equidistant 8 series. Heartbreaking overtime loss for the Nuclear Jukes. Let's mark that one overtime. What was the final score? 5-4, is that right? 5-4. Somebody please tell me if I got that wrong. And Game 5 is going to be on Willow. Willow is a map that historically the Nuclear Jukes have done pretty well on, so we'll hope for the best. The Nuclear Jukes are going to have to win out if they want to move on in the playoffs. Popranos now with a commanding 2-game lead in the series. Nuclear Jukes fighting for their playoff lives. HBO's ready to go. Nuclear Jukes are still thinking. Flaccid Trip doesn't want to reveal what it is, what the thing is that causes victory, but I've been thinking about it over the past 10, 15 minutes here, and I think I figured it out, Flaccid Trip. The thing that makes a team win is scoring more points than your opponents. So we'll see if the Nuclear Jukes can pull that off this time around. We're all set for Game 5. And from here on out, it's win or your season is over for the Nuclear Jukes. Cat Puke refreshing, which seems odd. Hopefully it's not ping problems or something. Aster gets boosted back into a spike because of a bump from Cat Puke. And neither team really grabbing. Beef has an opportunity. Cat Puke's going to have the bomb. That was a nice play. He's out through gate. He's going to score first. It's 1-0 HBO. And that is not going to do any favors for the confidence of the Nuclear Jukes. The mental game now at this point becomes tough. Doddsfall getting a nice boost block from Aster, and he's passed. Can he get to the flag tile? Beef tries for the kiss. Can't get it. Kelvin gets the return, and Beef is out high now. It was a tag split. The King got the juice, and Bergie came away with the RB. Aster's going to cap! It's a 1-1 game. We're tied up. I didn't even see Aster get out. I was looking at Berg's RB. Scrapper sitting on the bomb in base. Decides to come out. There's no anti, so he can kind of push here if he wants to. Oh, we've lost Cat Puke. I didn't even realize it. So Nuclear Jukes really need to take advantage of this. Please don't honor, says Kelvin. There's no honor in Tag Pro playoffs. Cat Puke has left the group. Can we call time? I don't think you can in playoffs. Gabergul asking for back to group. Doddsfall saying he's down. The Nuclear Jukes showing some really nice sportsmanship here to allow that. They're better than I am. If I were playing, I would have said, F you, HBO. We need every advantage we can get. So credit to the guys. You know, that's the thing about Tag Pro is, of course, we all want to win, but, you know, let's make it fun for everybody. And I think, by and large, the whole community is that way. You know, there's some exceptions here and there, but nice to see the Nuclear Jukes being willing to wait for Cat Puke, even when they're down in the series 3-1. Maybe not quite as nice to see that as the captain of the Nuclear Jukes. I want them to win. Nameless says Nuke doesn't deserve to win now. Interesting take. Yeah, Cheese is saying there is no timeout. Interesting. So how do we fix this? I didn't see what the time was at. So I don't know if somebody can take a look on the stream and figure out what the time was. Cat Puke's back now. Nine minutes, flaccid trip. Can anybody verify that for sure? Cheese, if you're watching and you can weigh in, that would be much appreciated. I'll let them know. Verifying time. I told them that I'm verifying the time, but I'm not. I'm hoping one of you in chat is actually verifying it. 8 minutes and 15 seconds and we round up. Sounds good to me. Unless Cheese has something different to say, I'm going to tell them 9 minutes. Cat Puke. I'm going to tell them if. Why is my computer changing Cat Puke to capture? If Cat Puke leaves again, step on their throats. That was a comment from chat. So we'll go with that. That's my captainly advice. All right, here we go. So a reset. We've got 9 minutes on the clock. It's a 1-1 game. We'll see how that little interlude affects both teams' mentals. Will be interesting. And looks like we got a tag up top and an RB low. Doddsfall taking out the neutral boost. Aster coming through gate to join him. And, of course, the King and Scrapper, pretty solid defense. Aster and Doddsfall boosting in. Aster kind of missing that boost there. That's in base and elects not to go back to get it. He's waiting on the bomb. And the gets bomb just way out of position. Doddsfall hit the top bomb. And it moved Aster way out of position. So an opportunity missed. Pups coming up, but Beef is out low past 3, and that's going to make it tough. Scrapper gets there, but he has too much momentum. Aster has to stay alive. Beef on flag tile. And now HBO going to be able to collect the tag up top. No sweat, but Aster's able to get... Oh, the defusal! And it's a 2-1 lead for the Nuclear Jukes. Who doesn't love a good RB defusal? Aster showing his skill. But now a chance the other way. Doddsfall needs to get away from everybody, and he splits the defense. If the Nuclear Jukes can find a way to a return, it could be a score the other way. They can't, though. The King putting in some work, getting Beef off of that button. And manages to get the Nuclear Jukes out of what looked like a very threatening situation. Doddsfall doesn't want a kiss. I think a kiss might have been warranted in that situation. Cat Puke now returned, but Beef out low. King looks for the snipe, can't get it. And both flag carriers are just dancing around. Beef really wants to kiss, and Doddsfall says, no, I hate doing that. I want to hold forever. And maybe... rightly so, because now it looks like advantage Nuclear Jukes, and Doddsfall is going to score! What a hold by Doddsfall, and what a cap! Showing everyone he knows best. It's a pup sweep for HBO, and Nuclear Jukes' flag carrier was Aster. He probably should not have come so hot into base. Doddsfall able to get the return on Kelvin, and we're reset for the Nuclear Jukes. Doddsfall staying on on defense momentarily. Joining the King. Beef has a bomb to work with, but it doesn't look like it's going to be effective. Now Cat Puke could have been out, but stubs his toe on the corner of the low island, and he's going to get corralled near the pups. It's double juice next. So it'll be interesting to see if both teams go heavily for those or if maybe someone tries a sneaky grab during the pup round. Doddsfall maybe has an out top. He's trying to juke his way past 3. Aster's now trying to set up for pups. So instead of grabbing, everyone's going for pups. Bergie gets the one up top, and the King comes away with the juice low. There's going to be juice in both bases. Can Doddsfall block out the button? He can. But then the boost is stopped by Beef, who saves a cap. It's a 2-point lead for the Nuclear Jukes with 5 minutes and 30-ish seconds remaining. Doddsfall trying a risky grab. Aster trying an even riskier one. Neither are successful. Kelvin defusing the bombs. We've got double tag next. Doddsfall boosting in, and that was ill-advised. Ooh, Aster had an opportunity. He couldn't quite get to the right position for that bomb to carry him out with the flag and misses the flag tile. It's time to set up for pups. Double tag. This is going to be very important in this match. We're halfway done. And Nuclear Jukes are... Oh, I didn't realize Beef was on flag tile. I thought Doddsfall was going to knock in. HBO collects double tag. The Nuclear Jukes missing everything in favor of some grabs. Scrapper needs to stay alive now. King on Re. They're going to try to get those tag pros to expire. Cat Puke dancing around mid, unconcerned with tag lead, now has Kelvin. Kelvin putting in work and destroying much of the Nuclear Jukes, but the tags are out. Cat Puke's not... Oh my goodness, Nuclear Jukes decide they don't want Re, and Cat Puke gets a free cap. What happened? Oh, Doddsfall spilled something on his keyboard. And HBO, maybe not as gentlemanly as the Nuclear Jukes, not worried about capping. They equalize the game, and the teams want another pause, which is not traditionally what you would do. What a mess. And we're back to group. So game 5, in fits and starts, how do we unravel that? 2 caps while Doddsfall spilled PN on himself. I hope that has an innocuous meaning. I have no idea what that is. I have no words. In honor of Doddsfall's beverage mishap, perhaps I should get some bourbon. I didn't get any tonight, so tonight's stream is not brought to you in honor of Woodford Reserve, which is my favorite bourbon. For those of you in the audience tonight, this is a great time to go get your favorite frosty beverage to enjoy the rest of this match. Looks like Astor's going to go get something. He just left the group. Everybody's leaving the group and spilling things, and who knows? Yeah, PK is going to hate these EUs. It's a mess. Once again, it is nice to see the teams having some grace for each other and allowing the pauses. That one, though, was really unfortunate. 2 quick caps for HBO. Unfortunate anyway from the perspective of the Nuclear Jukes. So we're back to a tie game, right? It's 3-3. And Astor is nowhere to be found.
Will you get me some bourbon?
Yeah. Thank you. All right, I'm sending Wings Jr. to go get a glass of bourbon for me. My son here visiting for spring break. And his girlfriend is here. She probably thinks her boyfriend's father is crazy streaming a Tag Pro game, but that's okay. I have no shame. We had a nice night tonight. I made some seafood gumbo for you foodies out there. We had some crawfish in it. We had crab. We had shrimp. It was delicious. I first learned how to make gumbo. I just as an activity went and learned at the New Orleans, I don't know what it's called, New Orleans Cooking School. It's right there in the French Quarter. They teach you how to make some famous Creole dishes, and I learned how to make gumbo there. Can't say I'm maybe as good as they are in the French Quarter, but oh, it's so good. All right, here we go. Who knows how much? What are we doing? We're doing 10 minutes? Probably as a captain, I should have intervened and told them how much time to put on the board. I don't know what the hell we're doing, but the score is... Are we just starting over? Is that what they wanted to do? Who knows? It's Equidistant 8. We don't care about the rules here. And they've all stopped. So we're going back to group again. Yep, we're going back to group. 3-3, right? Let's see. Anybody know what... Oh, it's a test launch. Thank you. I was distracted by the Woodford Reserve that was placed into my hand. And I'm going to take this opportunity to take a sip. The teams want to start over. And unless Cheese says something different within the next, 15 seconds, we're going to let the teams do what they want. All right, let's see. Stream R. Yeah, Cheese says starting over is good. So Cheese gives his blessing to a do-over. All right. So forget everything you just saw of Game 5. Now it's Game 5. May thy knife chip and shatter. Cat Puke watching Dune 2. We just did that the other night also. Pretty good movie. It was fun to watch. I mean, who doesn't like watching people ride on sandworms, right? Beef gets returned. Nuclear Jukes playing 3D for a second there. Doddsfall comes boosting in. Aster thinking about how he wants to try to grab. We're looking for bombs now. Aster tries first. Gets a nice bounce off of the corner. Can't get around, but Doddsfall has an opportunity. Kelvin boosts himself into a spike. Doddsfall has to take the kiss. Scrapper might get out with a bomb. He's out high past 2, maybe past 3, with an opportunity to score. The blocks are there. What is Scrapper doing? He's just thinking. He's waiting. He lets the OD get there. He doesn't cap. Maybe he was waiting for pups? Because the Nuclear Jukes are going to get double pups, so we'll give him some credit and say that's what he was doing. He was waiting for pups. Aster takes the flag with the RB and tag lead. The King trying to protect him from snipes is able to. Cat Puke's going to get the return. The King looking to protect Aster, but there's no return coming. King still blocking. Aster on flag tile. Kelvin is just too strong of a holder, and Aster can't cap. I think the real missed opportunity there was Scrapper should have gone in strong and at least tried to cap when he had the chance. Cat Puke sitting on the bomb low and is going to be past 2 and elects to take that moment to bomb himself directly into a spike. Nuclear Juke's not too sad about that. Bergie now taking his chance, but there's 3 in base. He can't get out. It's time for pups. Scrapper is unable to get the tag low. Beef comes away with it. Aster gets the tag high and gets boosted into the flag tile. Can't get around the defense. Beef going flag pro on the other side has a little bit better luck. He's past 3, boosting through gate. He's going to walk in for the early 1-0 lead for HBO. Boy, I'll tell you, I really kind of hope Nuclear Jukes win this, because otherwise I'm going to feel a little bit sick to my stomach about the squandered opportunities. Seems like all the momentum was going Nuclear Jukes' way last time around, up until Doddsfall's whatever it was that happened. Cat Puke trying to turn the corner and takes the boost at an awkward angle. Can't get to the flag tile. A capping opportunity missed. It's time for pups. Doddsfall trying to get that tag on the bottom, and he does. King trying to get the RB up top and can't. Bergie comes away with it. In the meantime, Aster gets returned. Cat Puke is the only one holding, but the OD is there. Can he get around somewhere? He has the bomb to work with, and the King gets returned. Now Doddsfall is coming. He takes the flag by himself, flag pro, and gets the kiss and saves the day. Scrapper now trying to find a way out. Aster hesitated and got stopped. Bergie was sitting on the button, and I think that made Aster think twice about whether he should grab. Probably shouldn't have, but he tried it. Doddsfall has a bomb, and Aster has a block. Doddsfall now with the grab. Makes one miss, can't make the second one miss. Aster with an opportunity with the bomb here, and almost gets out top. Bergie gets stopped by the corner and is able to get the return. And now we're looking for pups again. We're 6 minutes. We've got 6 minutes left. It's a 1-0 lead, HBO. Beef comes away with the RB at top, and Kelvin with the juice. It's pup sweep for HBO. Cat Puke, if he can get out low, it's going to be problematic for the Nuclear Jukes, but he gets stopped. Kelvin now trying to find his way to the flag with the juice. Aster thinking about how to use the bomb, waits for Doddsfall. Kelvin now away with juice, past 2. He's coming across mid, but Aster is there as the juice expires. Beef trying to get to the bomb. Scrapper's going to bomb him way out of position and also bomb his teammate into a spike, but it's okay. Doddsfall gets the return on Cat Puke, defuses the bomb, and cleans house. No one in base, but the king. Ooh, for a moment there, it looked like he might have an opportunity to get out low. Couldn't quite get there. Doddsfall has a bomb that just popped up and kind of takes a not great angle. He's got a hold for pups. Aster thinking about that RB low. Doddsfall is going to get it, but immediately gets defused and returned. Beef with the only pup remaining. He's got the RB on Re. Kelvin looking for the kiss. Aster's going to give it to him, and Beef out with RB intact past one. He's looking for a way. He's defused. Scrapper with a great play. Gets the defusal and the return. Nice job by Scrapper. Doddsfall bombs, and it doesn't work for the Nuclear Jukes. Aster now trying to find a way with the boost. On the other side, Cat Puke and Beef, neither of them can get a clean grab. Beef gets a grab, but he's going to get returned. Cat Puke doesn't have the handoff. It's not there. And we're going to be coming to another pup round. We've got Juice on top and an RB on the bottom. Aster now uses the bomb to grab, but there's 3 in base, and Beef doesn't bite. He stays in position, gets the return. We're looking for pups. The king is going to get the RB low, and Beef comes away with the juice on top. The king now looking for the flag. He's got it with RB intact. He's going high. He might get return. No. Berg can't make a move. Now the king's going to be boosting low. He's near the flag tile. Can the return get there? It can't. King doesn't have an opportunity to cap. Cat Puke now boosting high. And Aster sitting on the neutral in their base. He goes through the spikes. A risky boost. There's an opportunity, but Kelvin comes boosting in to save it. The king misses the solo return. Now Cat Puke is sitting on button. Aster has to boost low. He's got the bomb. Maybe something can happen there. Bomb straight over the flag tile, but there's no return in sight. Aster somehow staying alive, comes back to base. Scrapper finally returns the opposing FC, and Aster now trying to find a way home. Cat Puke, though, in the chaos was out low, and Aster's going to get returned. Now suddenly the advantage is looking the other way. Doddsfall has a bomb to work with. He uses it to push away some defenders, and now he's sitting on the bomb in base. It's a kiss. There's 2 minutes and 47 seconds left. HBO clinging to a 1-0 lead in this Game 5 of the Equidistant 8. HBO leading the series 3-1, and now Bergie has an opportunity with a tag lead, but Scrapper with the nice snipe from above. And Bergie can't get out. Time winding down. The Nuclear Jukes now have to be starting to feel the pressure. It's not just one cap for the game, it's one cap for the series, it's one cap for their season. They've got to find a way to score to equalize the game. 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. Next pup round is tag up top and RB on the bottom. This pup round, super important for both teams. Scrapper coming low, trying to slow down Beef, but just lets him right by. Beef gets into base, but can't score. Kelvin came away with the tag. Scrapper came away with the RB. Scrapper sitting on flag tile. The king should have looked for a kiss there, but is just staying alive, trying to get this tag pro out. Scrapper comes off Re. Nuclear Jukes have nobody on Re. Aster kind of there, I guess. And Scrapper gets the return. Aster not ready to take the flag. 1 minute, 25 seconds remaining. Cat Puke coming in, trying to cap, but can't do it. Bergie now has an opportunity. Aster could catch him from behind, but doesn't. King misses a snipe. Bergie out high. This is going to be a cap for HBO. It's a 2-0 lead with 1 minute remaining. The Nuclear Jukes are down by 2. This looks bad for the Nuclear Jukes. Everything could end right here. Doddsfall finding a way to stay alive. The king gets the return. They need anti here. He picks up an RB. And Cat Puke's going to get away. Aster with the return. But Doddsfall can't get to the flag. Defense is no longer there. Anti is not happening. The nuclear jukes have no answers. Funeral bells are ringing for their season. Kelvin with the nail in the coffin. It's 3-0 for HBO as time expires, winding down here with 10 seconds remaining. That's the end of the Nuclear Jukes season. The upstart 15 seed falls to the 7 seed, HBO. HBO will move on in the Foci 4. Kelvin leading all scorers with 18 tags, 1 cap, and 3 pups. Beef collecting 5 power-ups. And that game was just all HBO. A sad ending for the Nuclear Jukes, but they can hold their heads high as they were honorable, I suppose. That's going to do it for the stream. Appreciate everybody that was watching. A lot of fun to stream these games. Since my team is out, I will sell my streaming services to the highest bidder. I can be bought with bourbon. More than willing to stream a game. Just throw a little bourbon my way. That's all. That's all I ask. Nothing big. Nothing too crazy. All right, I've got family visiting, so I'm going to go hang out with the fam. Appreciate everybody watching the game. Congratulations to HBO. Flaccid trip. Enjoy the rest of your vacation. And we'll come back next year, and hopefully the Nuclear Jukes will have more success in season 33. Good night, everybody.